You just got in test results for your groundwater test. First of all, tell me why you did those tests.
When the Department of Defense report came out regarding these PFOA and PFOS chemicals at Patrick Air Force Base, we were concerned that there might be some in the groundwater, and if so, we wanted to make sure our residents were aware of that. So we also, shortly after we started calling labs to test the groundwater, we started actually getting requests from residents to test the groundwater. So, so that's why, because we just wanted to make sure that they had that information.
What does it mean?
Well, that's the problem, is that this standards for this chemical really haven't been fleshed out and developed and set by the EPA yet. They have a guideline right now for drinking water at 70 parts per trillion, but that's really the only guideline that is out there. So we're still digesting the results and trying to figure out what that means to our residents. So, you know, we have a lot of work to do in that regard.
If you turn to the health department, they would certainly be the first expert to turn to in this matter. Have they weighed in at all?
Oh yeah, we've been in conversations with the health department, with FDEP, and we've sent the results out to all of them. So it's going to take us, you know, a while to get all that together. We're trying to put together a meeting with the community with those organizations present in early September. So when we get that scheduled, hopefully by then we'll have a better grasp of the situation and be able to advise the residents better.
Are any of these stakeholders, so to speak, urging any urgent action of the health department or the FDEP? And if not, why?
Well, honestly, we just got the results this morning, so we don't, you know, we haven't had a lot of time to react to it yet. But we did put it out to the community as soon as we got it, just so, you know, we wanted to make sure they had that information, and they were anxiously waiting for it. But it's going to take some time for us to put that together and figure out what the next step will be.
What do residents need to know right now?
I think they need to know that that chemical is present in the groundwater, and be aware of that. It, you know, similar to how you'd be aware of any chemical that you know, that you use in your daily lives, and make sure that, you know, you just take those precautions. So
there's no urgent health risk.
It's the levels that are in the groundwater that were detected are lower than the drinking level guideline that was established by EPA. So in that regard, it's good. It's still unfortunate that it's there.
Is anybody drinking the groundwater in Settlement Beach?
No, no. It's we use our groundwater here. It's too salty, so we use it for irrigation. Some people fill their pools with it. You know, so it's not used for drinking water. It's not potable.
Do I miss anything? What's your personal reaction to the results?
I think my personal reaction is it's disappointing that it's there. You know, we worry about things like this, and it's concerning. And so, you know, I just want to make sure my residents have enough information to protect themselves, you know, and that's why we did the testing. I'm glad we did it. It wasn't the best news, but it's not the worst news either. So.